Hi and welcome. This demonstration is intended for the Shopify team to get an understanding of how the integration between Ongoing WMS and Shopify works. I will demonstrate how users are set up in Ongoing, how to set up the integration via the Shopify App Store, how to make an inbound delivery in Ongoing, show what an order in Ongoing looks like, show how orders are picked, packed, and sent via the warehouse, and how returns are registered. In order to start using the integration, it is required that a web shop already is a customer of us, either if they operate their own warehouse or if their logistics have been outsourced to a third-party logistics provider. And if they're not a customer of us yet, they are welcome to contact us, and we will make sure if Ongoing WMS is the right option for them. So for this demonstration, I've set up my own web shop called Yarn Fiction. Before setting up the integration, I'm gonna demonstrate how to create a user in Ongoing. So to start off with, I'm gonna log in with my administrator account that has access to all the different modules. Then I'm gonna go to administration and users. And I'm clicking on create new user. And I'm putting in the username to Anna in this case. And to the right, I can put in the different permission levels there are. So for example, in the warehouse, there are often administrators that has access to all the modules, or the warehouse user that usually picks and packs. But I can also put it as a customer, which could, for example, be the owner of the web shop that is a customer of the warehouse. And down here, I can select what goods owner she's gonna have access to. She's working for Yarn Fiction, so I'm only gonna put that for her. Gonna generate a password and put in my own email address for the sake of it. And then I click create. And there we have Anna as a customer. So this is what it looks like for Anna when she's logged in with her customer account. She can see all the orders here that's been fetched from Shopify. She can handle some orders. She can check the goods flow, some statistics, and she also has access to some of the system settings. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to set up the integration between Shopify and Ongoing. And when the user installs the app via the Shopify App Store, they end up on this page. So I'm going to start by entering the name of my system, my username, which was Anna, and then I'll enter the password. And now we've entered Ongoing to set up the integration. There are a number of different settings in here, and I'm not going to go through all of them in detail since there are good explanations above all of the different settings. So I'm just going to go through everything quite fast. The goods owner is going to be Yarn Fiction, and the location is here. I want to fetch the orders from Shopify. They are synced every 15 minutes. Down here, there are filters for what criteria the orders must have to be fetched from Shopify and appear in Ongoing. I can select to trigger notifications from Shopify to the end customer when the order changes status in the warehouse. I can select to send information about an order being returned in Ongoing. I want my products to be fetched from Shopify along with the vendors. I want to send inventory levels to Shopify from Ongoing, and so on. And then I'm gonna add a communication address. and then we can create the integration. And now I'm going to show you how products and stock inventory is synced between Shopify and Ongoing. So as you can see, I have already set up a number of products in my Shopify store, yarns in 2 different colors and with a variety in stock. And with the settings that I put in, I now have the 2 articles automatically synced to Ongoing from Shopify. So now we have to increase the count for each article or product in Ongoing so that it matches the one in Shopify. So first I have to log in as a warehouse worker or admin. And I am going to demonstrate how to make an inbound delivery. There are a lot of smart processes for inbound delivery and picking in Ongoing, but I'm going to show you the simplest features for now. So go to warehouse, receive goods, and then I pick the article. I'm going to start with the red yarn, which I had 20 of in stock. And stock location, I'm going to put to a 1 for this example, and then save. And then I'll do the same for the white yarn, which I had 12 of in stock. Put in 12 and save. And if I now go to my list of articles, I can now see the articles and their count. I can also receive more goods and then sync it to Shopify. So if I make another inbound delivery, I can now add, let's say, 10 more skeins of red yarn. Now I have 30 instead of 20. And if I go back to the integration settings, and edit the integration, and tick send inventory levels to Shopify from Ongoing. And in about 15 minutes, my new stock levels are going to be synced to Shopify. And if I now update my Shopify inventory, I can see that I now have 30 skeins of red yarn in Shopify. Now let's demonstrate how orders are transferred to Ongoing from Shopify. So I'll just create an order in Shopify. Let's order 5. Take myself as the customer. I'll put it as paid and create the order. And in about 15 minutes, the order is going to appear in Ongoing. And the order is then available in Ongoing for fulfillment. And now I'll demonstrate how a warehouse worker is picking, packing, and sending the order. I'm going to do everything manually without any scanning. So I'll start by checking the order. I'll mark this as picked. The system creates a pick list together with the information about the customer. I have to assign a freight contract, the transporter that the package is gonna be delivered by. And now the order is ready to be sent. So I'll send it. Which gives me a shipping label. Also here with all the information that is needed for delivery by the transportation company, along with a delivery note as well. And soon I'll also be able to see that the fulfillment status has changed in Shopify. So here you can see that it had the fulfillment status unfilled as I started. And if I update, I can now see that it instead is fulfilled. And I also, as the end customer, received a shipping confirmation from the Shopify web store. So let's say that the customer changed their mind and returned their order. This is what happens in the warehouse once they receive the return. I'll make sure that the order is ticked, and then I'll press return. And here I can fill out more information about the return. I'll return goods and complete the return. And if I now go back to my Shopify store and update my order list, we can now see that the customer has been refunded due to their return. If we choose to fill out that setting in the integration settings in the beginning. And that was all for this demonstration. Thanks for watching.